So these are Faber Castell Polychromos, and I have these pencils for almost like 2 years, and I made just 2 drawings with them, which is very less as compared to the other mediums I use. So let's roll the intro and find out why I use these pencils lesser. The first reason is I have only 24 shades. So when you work with graphite or charcoal, you just need 4, 5, 6 pencils for 90% of the time. But this is not the case with color pencils. To match the exact hue or the value, you need minimum 50 shades, cause they are very hard to blend and it's very difficult to match the color with primary colors only. I'm not saying that you can't make good drawings with lesser pencils, but you need more pencils to match exact colors.
First, let's talk about the different types of color pencils. There are two main types, wax-based color pencils and oil-based color pencils. Wax-based color pencils are softer and produce a creamy, smooth texture on a paper. Oil-based color pencils are harder and produce a slightly rough texture, which can be good for certain effects. Each type has its own strengths and weaknesses, so it's important to choose the type that works best for your needs. First thing you need to do when working with color pencils is to choose the right set of pencils for your needs. There are a lot of different brands and types of color pencils out there, so it can be overwhelming to choose. Some sets may have limited range while others may offer a variety of colors. Look for a set that has a good range of colors with at least 24 or more pencils. It's important to understand some basic color theory when working with color pencils. Understanding complementary colors, for example, can help you to create more dynamic and harmonious artworks. Complementary colors are those that are opposite to each other on the color wheel, such as red and green, blue and orange, and yellow and purple.
So next point is you need to sharpen them again and again. To have a hyper-realistic results, you need to fill every grain of the paper on which you are drawing. And to do that, you need a sharp tip every few minutes. And it's frustrating to sharpen them again and again. And this also leads to our next problem, which is expensive. Yes, they are very expensive and they will shrink very fast as you always need a sharp tip. So choose wisely.
It's important to have a good sharpener. A sharp pencil tip will allow you to create fine details and precise lines, which can really make your artwork pop. Next, it's important to practice your layering and blending techniques. Color pencils are great for layering multiple colors on top of each other to create depth and dimensions. And blending them together can create a smooth transition between colors.
So the last reason is I find these pencils less interesting. Yes, that's true, both color pencils and graphite pencils, they don't excite me anymore. I don't know why. Maybe there is nothing new to learn in them, or I'm just fickle-minded.
Exploring different art mediums can expand your creativity and help you to think outside the box. By using different mediums, you can experiment with new techniques and approaches, and discover unique ways to express yourself artistically. Each art medium requires a different set of technical skills. For example, painting requires a different approach than drawing, and sculpturing requires a different skill set altogether. By learning different art mediums, you can improve your technical skills and become more well-rounded artist. By experimenting with different mediums, you can discover which ones you enjoy working with the most and which ones suits you for your artistic styles. This can help you to focus your energy on your preferred mediums and improve your skills in those areas. Learning different art mediums can be challenging and can help you to push yourself out of your comfort zone. By taking new challenges, you can grow as an artist and develop new skills and techniques that you can apply to your preferred mediums. In summary, learning different art mediums can be extremely beneficial for expanding your creativity, improving your technical skills, finding your preferred medium, and diversify your portfolio and challenging yourself as an artist.
In last, I would say don't limit yourself. I remember how I saved for 2 months for these pencils, and when they arrived and I made my first portrait, it was not as good as I thought it could be. So don't make these false assumptions that you need expensive supplies to make good drawings. Always try to do with what you have or what you can afford.
And finally, don't be afraid to experiment with different techniques and styles. Whether you are creating a realistic portrait or a colorful abstract piece, there is no right or wrong way to use color pencils or any other medium. It's all about finding what works best for you.
So always remember, don't put too much value in things. Try to learn skills and they will put value in you.